Here, Mike is 14 years old, and I'm 25. Once that bell rang, it was time to go to war.
Customato was his mentor, his teacher, legal guardian, and Customato felt very strongly that for a fighter to be a really good fighter, he must fight frequently and often, because that's how he learns his business.
I don't think it's the reason because the fighters are not good enough or anything. They just don't like to come to a camp and train real hard and spar hard. They like to take it easy. They like to beat up on their sparring partners and get the better. But that's false confidence, I think, when you know the sparring partner's not giving his all, and you're in there just hitting on them, using them as a punching bag.
He's good. Yeah, he's good. Someday you'll be able to say you sparred with him. I did hope that you'd be able to come around again.
Elbows in. Get your head free. That was good. There you go. Use that chair. Right. Someone punch. Don't put your arm around. That's it. That's it. Don't be afraid to spring away and right back in. There. No good, nothing's happening. That's it. Good, good. One more. That's it, that's it. Use that jab, that's it. Have a jab. Be ready. Be coming right back. A lot of life, Dion. That's time. Work. Let's keep working like that.
What does it feel like? Let's see. A couple of sledgehammers, hitting you on each side. Michael's big virtue is he hits you with everything.
This is my job. I'm not going to go on the street and beat up anybody. This is my business. Boxing is the hurt business. I just want to be the best at what I do, and that's fighting. And I just want to conquer. Like Napoleon wanted to conquer, like Kublai Khan wanted to conquer. I want to conquer.
Truancy. He got Mike private tutoring and gave him books about Joe Louis, Jack Dempsey, Napoleon, and Alexander the Great. But D'Amato also gave Tyson a boxing education, showing how mental discipline can make a champion, and that a man's natural fear can be used as an ally. Trainer Kevin Rooney explains.
You use your discipline to control the fear and fight him. He's in there fighting, and some guy's trying to take his head off, so that makes it even more fearful for a fighter. Once you learn to control your emotions, though, and push that out and just go in and take care of business, the fear becomes your friend, because the fear gives you the adrenaline and the drive to do things, so spring to the side, punch hard and fast, because you got this fear, but it's your friend. You see the power, you see the knockouts, you see the speed, you don't see the smarts. He has power and speed, that's all good. These are all good attributes, but it's his elusiveness, it's that he can make a guy miss. Nothing is more frustrating for a fighter when he can't hit the other guy, and he doesn't know why, and then he's getting hit back. He's bringing excitement back. To be exciting, you make a guy miss, you punch right back. The public loves to see that, especially the big man. Move his head and punch right back. Michael is, ability-wise, head and shoulders above the rest of the division, and I, as a trainer, and I look at, I don't see anybody out there. I don't see nobody out there that can beat him.
No doubt one of the best athletes who ever went into the ring. A great puncher.
That is Mike Tyson in the tights. He's so strong. He wears those tights to keep the legs warm. Mike was taken under the wing of the legendary boxing manager. Heavyweight should include in his talent elusiveness. Colossal, he'll fight again next Friday night against Lorenzo Boyd. Then 2 weeks later, it'll be Marvin Frazier. Marvis Frazier, the son of the former heavyweight champion Joe Frazier. All right, but he's stunning with either hand, knocking out 11 opponents with left hooks and 10 with straight rights. It was a lifelong trait of the shy and retiring cuss, while he was recognized as a great fight manager. Mike is now being trained by Kevin Rooney, while his managers...
The job is sparring partner. But in every case, the relationship between Tyson and his partners is generally confined to the gym.
Great upper body movement. And a class act to watch when he was in shape.
But I used to see him in the gym knocking people out, knocking guys out. Bah!
Mike used to knock out somebody every day of the week, sometimes two guys.
Gus used to say, he said, don't knock everybody out because you wouldn't have nobody to spar with.
Believe it or not, as ludicrous as it may sound, I might have done it for nothing.
For Mike Tyson, if most fighters can't last more than one round with Tyson, why would you want to box with him every day?
You get top pay, travel, you get to see the country, and you get treated well. There's a lot of advantages here. It's like a fight. You rib yourself up, you get yourself geared up to actually face this guy every day. And you look to try to hurt him because he's trying to hurt you.
I always make it a point to say, look, I want you to go out there, and I want you to do the best you can do. I want you to go out there, I don't want you to hold him back. This isn't a sparring match. I tell him, my guy's here to fight, my guy's gonna go hard.
You must do nothing but concentrate on nothing but Mike Tyson for 3 minutes. And before you get in the ring, you have to really prime yourself up for that. If you don't, then that could create problems for you.
I've had guys walk right out. I had one guy walk right out. That was it, boom, boom. He didn't even work to get paid. Some of them say, well, this ain't for me. And they go. Or they don't come back, you know. They say, I'll call you, and they never call. We call them, and they got to work, they got a job, they got this, or they got that.
I train the way I fight. If someone comes to box with me and they're not serious, I think they're making a very foolish mistake. I think the best profit of it is when you have a sparring partner in there that's not intimidated and is throwing punches and trying his best to get the edge and win. Like it's a fight, trying to knock you out.
Mike Tyson is currently preparing for a fight on November the 8th in Las Vegas. Who maintains he's innocent will probably remain free on bail. Tyson's camp, meanwhile, says the indictment will not affect the match for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. David Foster, TVAM News, Washington.
Yet for some time now, it's been clear that things have been going better for Tyson in the ring than out.
Defense tight. Move that head all the way, Come on, punch. Attaboy, keep it tight, attaboy.
Now Tyson. The champ will make over $5 million for fighting here. I'll tell you, お金をしてるな。
日本のファンの前でタイソンはヘビー級の凄さ、素晴らしさを見せてきた。パワーだけが支配していたヘビー級に5ラウンド目、タイソンが素晴らしい動きを見せた。コーナーに下がって素早いステップワークから強烈な右フック。仕上がりは万全だ。スピードを持ち込み、それにタイソンは攻撃性をプラスしたと言われている。
統一世界ヘビー級チャンピオンマイク・タイソン。
Cockroaches fighting, and it's wow, that's entertaining. But then when you make it to the level where you can look at them in their eye and you can make your own decision, that's no longer accepted in life.
And his relentless power while sparring as he prepares for his comeback match with Henry Tillman. But there's been a significant change in the professional life of Mike Tyson. His corner, which receives so much criticism in Tokyo, is under new
marital troubles, mother-in-law troubles. He was fighting with Bill Caton. And what did he do? He went into the ring and knocked out Michael Spinks in 91 seconds.
練習でも緊張感があふれています。動きがちょっと鈍い。さらにこの時タイソン陣営はすでにこの試合に勝つことを前提として4ヶ月。
Whether he's sincere or simply masking the fact that he has everything to lose in this fight.
Guts to jump off and do something about it if he's going the wrong way. But for now, when Mike Tyson talks about the reality, physically he's ready because emotionally his pride was burned and he doesn't want to ever get embarrassed again.
Find it very difficult, very hard, like to go out from.
How about your condition now?
Greatest condition ever. Great, feel good. My trainers Jay Bright and Aaron Snowell got me in tip-top condition. Well, they've been training me very hard, and I probably ran over 1,000 miles, if not more, right? And I'm in great condition.
But every champion has a weak spot. Tyson's could be in his corner, where once the fatherly figures of Jim Jacobs and Cus D'Amato supported him. In charge, actor Jay Bright, a school friend of the champ, but short on professional know-how. Tyson says he trusts him, but could this be the chink in the champion's armor?
Well, I've been training for at least 3 months, I think it was, and it's good to be back. I mean, it's very difficult at the beginning. Right there. Yeah.
Contrary to some reports, Tyson already looks awesomely fit in this Las Vegas training session. Now, you've got a new trainer. Does that mean that there's a whole new training system for you?
Well, not basically. I mean, the trainer basically puts me in condition. And I have my dear friend Jay Bright, who grew up with me and trained up in the Catskills, and he's going through the same drills with me that Cus went through. And he's coming along very well.
He was only a pound or two over his fighting weight, with more than 2 weeks to go to the fight.
Come on, Mike, you gotta punch out, bro. That's it. And the hook. There you go. Not finishing.
The thing that stuck out a mile was that Tyson, after all his problems, was back doing the thing he most enjoys.
Today it's a new team with more members than before, some of them getting their first taste as boxing professionals. And And some think Rooney's association with Tyson.
Tag!
Mike Tyson's eyes, you're going to see confidence and anxiousness to hurry up and get it on, and to try to physically do damage as quick as possible.
Most experts agree that too many people wanting too much from Tyson too soon is the wrong way to go and potentially dangerous for the former champion.
I would take.
The young Tyson made good the promise of the late Customato and is confident of keeping his title in this, his 8th defense.
He was let loose in professional fighting only 4 years ago. Mike Tyson has ruled with a reign of terror. 35 straight wins, 31 knockouts, the youngest heavyweight champion in history. Some say his toughest opponent is the man he sees in the mirror every morning. A marriage breakup, speed and devastating punching already make him the greatest since Ali.
There you go. Come on. Bring it up, bring it up. Work now, work.
You don't fear no man. If Mike would have thrown 2 more punches, you never would have heard of Razor Ruddock. He'd had to come all the way from the bottom and come all the way back up again. So this gave Razor Ruddock another chance. And after June the 28th, it's all over with him before, and he has to go back down to the basement. The only thing he's getting out of it, he's being rewarded. He's being paid very well for it. So that kind of compensation for taking an ass beating isn't too bad.
I'm not like a ruthless, bloodthirsty fighter. It's just that I have no emotion when it comes to my job. You know what I mean? When to lose, you know what I mean? You can't be personal. You can't feel sorry.
Right back with you. Right back with you. Sit. Don't wait. There you go.
I honestly believe that he never fought a fight.
He knows that victory tonight will earn him a showdown with either George Foreman or Evander Holyfield, who meet next month. That could be the biggest money fight of all time. Not that Tyson will be doing badly from this meeting.
Out all before him as he first carved out his awesome reputation. He fought like a wild beast then. Nothing much has changed.
Come on. Bing, bing. Come on, man.
He's just not hard enough, and mentally, I'm confident that I could beat the guy.
Stand on him, and the pressure, and he will fold underneath the pressure. Mike is in good physical shape. You know, this is not a sport where you're kissing each other, you know, making love. I mean, it's a violent sport, and it's an art, and it's, you know, hit and not get hit and destroy your opponent. So the thing is, when it comes to that face, he's a great gladiator.
Up the stick.
There's nobody on this planet who really past is over with, and you know, and that's something that's not going to, you know, we don't talk about that. We only talk about the future.
Ah.
今までになく凄まじいトレーニングを見せるタイソン。
I feel good there. I've been training hard. I come down from a lot of weight, and I'm 8% body fat, and that's this is probably the lowest I can get. I'm gonna do well in this fight, and I'm just looking forward to getting in the ring, get my hands on the guy.
What do you suspect Orlin Norris to do?
Get knocked out. Well, listen, Mike Tyson is ironic, you know. I'm nobody. I'm some guy from Brooklyn, New York, that happened to me. They just come from humble.
The 33-year-old Tyson will never be a young assassin again. And while aggression continues to be his trademark,
He's thinking more now. It's not him being a young man anymore, just throwing caution to the wind, just going right after a guy. We're setting traps now. He's throwing something at a guy and having him move one way, move right into the punch that he wants him to fall in.
a little more wisely, but he use his head a little bit more and really take things a little slower and try to set some traps. The other thing we talk about is
Mike himself is the key to everything. I think that once he builds confidence within his own ability again, he's getting there right now. He's going to be fine. He'll be the champion of the world again there.
regard maybe more controlled aggression, but
A lot of people are saying this guy he will fight with more of an act of desperation as a flawed, aging fighter who knows.
ね、直前の公開練習です。浜さん、タイソンはこういったスパーリングでも、もう全力を尽くすというスパーリングを見せますよね。
ですからスパーリングパートナーとしたらもう体痛んで大変でしょうね。まあこの実際このスパーリングも相手の声が聞こえてきましたからね。うなり声っていうんですかね。はい。
まあかなりタイソンは大柄なスパーリングパートナーを集めてこう。
There's the fight Barker. Tyson went 5 rounds in the gym, says the thumb's okay, says he's fighting fit.
45enne. Qui invece vediamo il vero e Tyson scatenato in allenamento, becca un destro da parte di
Nate Tubbs can attest to that. Hit me, I am a piñata.
There's been talk that Tyson has been erratic in sparring, but there are still signs that Bruno faces an awesome punching machine.
For Tyson's second stop in the comeback trail. Sparring partners were seeing stars all week long from Tyson's brutal rehearsal.
The smooth sailing, however, did not last. For just days before he was scheduled to meet Buster Mathis Jr., the bout was abruptly canceled.
Re-injured the thumb on Monday while training in Las Vegas after first hurting it about 3 weeks ago in training.
I thought Mike was aggressive. He certainly has fast hands and he's powerful. He's going to need more than that to become heavyweight champion of the world again with a guy like Riddick Bowe out there.
But this is 1996, with a 3-year gap in his resume caused...
Mr. Crocodile is Tyson's official motivator. He's confident about his employer's chances, along with the rest of the camp.
These are scenes from Tyson's only public sparring session so far. He looked poor, though the camp keep telling us that really he's been in sparkling form.
Bruno gonna jump off the London Bridge. We're gonna make him jump off that London Bridge. We sitting him back there, beltless. What else? Beautiful, boy.
Kristen Maxwell. Okay, let's see what Mike does here. Oh, he drops T-Rex in the first round.
That's saying, man, he hit him.
Caught him with a good right hand. He's got a pretty good pace going, pretty good sparring session. Digging body shot by Mike.
Mike Tyson's better than 100% most of these guys now.
You know what? I like the movement that I'm seeing from Mike. If Mike could fought some of the 3 more rounds to go here, Corey Parring with the left kick. I always like to perform and
work hard for the money.
Good body
You got to make it worth the while.
Mike is showing some nice movement, but remember, this is a 40-year-old Mike Tyson. Remember, this is a sparring session. It's not for real.
As ever saw, we're in the gym.
There's Mike with a looping right hand, but Corey...
the point.
Gene
He's
Tunney,
not the only one who's done it. They've done it. I would like to see Corey drop a right hand on him. Oh, come out.
Mike
from the truck yelled in my ear.
Putting any pressure on him. You know, with Mike not wearing headgear, they may have Tyson wearing headgear because Sterling and the cut because they have fight scheduled for... nice right hand. Mike. When he throws, he still has the intensity.
Yes,
like
he
this.
does.
There's Tyson showing some intensity here. Some of the movement we're seeing, but enjoying watching Mike Tyson myself.
I like to see him drop Corey Sanders with a good
cut of Corey Sanders. Is it making it a great exhibition? Instead of dipsy doodle by Mike.
Boom! That double bang, that double body, but hey!
What we expected, but entertainment, and I am entertained by the fact that I love seeing.
You know, Colonel, I always say though,
so Mike is giving us the best possible throw he can.
And nobody's leaving that.
No,
nobody's leaving.
You know, Tyson throw these big body shots that everybody wants to see.
Oh, it's a glorified sparring session, but entertaining.
That gets the crowd's attention. So Mike isn't holding back one bit of what a devastating puncher he was in his youth, and of course the frightening guy to any opponent to face. And
you know, one of the guys that Chuck Ken said, it's hard, you know, it's a match. Look at that.
The uppercut. Paying the price. And I hope they're giving him a good payday. Mike trying to entertain the crowd. He said he would. What Mike Tyson was like when he was really boxing well. Because he was, man, did he let it? He let that one fly.
Yeah, Corey Sanders. Oh, man!
He might have done better.
Well, you know, Colonel, also, but there's no pressure here, you know?
Yeah, that's
fighting
like,
relaxed.
I mean, by the handlers, he's just doing the catching on the end of the sparring session. And the crowd doesn't like it.